Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about religion and sexuality, and I'm not going to make this a long video because I'm just going to give you guys like my viewpoint on it, because I haven't really seen a lot of videos really explaining from my unique point of view about how this works really. So before I even start, I want to say guys that I have a unique review on this because I am a PK, like if you guys didn't know. Yes, I am a preacher's kid. And most of my family, pretty much all of them, are in the church and work in the church, and they're very adamant in it and very involved. So yeah, just starting that off, you can already see that this is definitely gonna be a crazy video. But yeah, so I am PK and I am bi, as you guys should know. If you don't know, you should watch my New Year's resolutions video and check it out. I'll leave it in the description box below. But basically, for me, my view on religion is I love church. I love God. If you don't believe in God on this channel, whatever higher power you believe in, that's great. Everyone has, some people don't choose not to believe in anything. I don't mean to offend anyone, but this is just what I am personally, and I personally love God. I do go to church, and it's not just every Sunday. I go Wednesdays and, Bible study. Yeah, so I love church. Some days it's a little iffy, but most of the time I love going. I love how I feel after. Excuse me. And I just love how much better I feel, like, with words of empowerment and like positivity in my life, and that's mainly what I get from church. But that's besides the point. Now, regarding my sexuality and religion, I personally have not came out to my parents, and I definitely have to be 1,000% sure of the right time of what to say, and it's never really going to be a right time, or you're never going to really say anything that can really alter the situation to make it go the way you think it's going to go, so you just have to deal with it. But I'm just really scared, and I don't want to disappoint anyone, because again, my family is definitely rooted in the church, and I don't want my sexuality to have a bad impression on other people about my family or me as a person. I don't really mind it, people thinking any way they can think about me, but I mind that they think about my family negatively. And that's what bothers me and scares me. And that's why I'm making this video, because I know a lot of people that I have met that have been in church and now they're coming out, or they're gay and everyone knows it, and they haven't came out because they're still scared, because of the religion and their family and all that. And I completely 100% understand this, and I want people to understand that aren't religious, that it's even harder for people that have these religious families and backgrounds, because you don't want to upset your family. You don't want them to reflect negatively on them. And a definite thing that you don't want to hear is that you're going to go to hell because of how you are, how you live your life. Now, a lot of people may say this, like that's pretty extreme, but some people may say this. And I'll give you guys two instances, one religious and one non-religious, that happened to me in my life, so you can better understand what I'm trying to say. So, when I came out to one of my friends, and this is a non-religious example, she's not religious really. I don't know her religion, basically. I don't really care, personally, but I came out to her, and like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes later, she's like, "Hey Todd, like, listen to this song." And I'm like, okay, this can't be anything weird, because she's always showing me songs and things like that. So she starts playing the song, and I'm like, wow, I've never heard this before. But then I started listening to the lyrics. And if you guys know that song where the guy's like, "Take me to church, and whatever, like he's singing about how he's a sinner or whatever, and I was basically like, oh wow, that's crazy, what is he talking about? oh, this is my friend. Oh, he's talking about how he's gay and he thinks it's sin and he wants someone to take him to church to like deliver him. And I'm like looking at her, like, really? Okay, I don't really want to like be rude and upset her because I mean like, but I just thought it was very insensitive of her to play this song after I just came out to you. So yeah, I didn't, and guys, don't think that she's a bad friend. I mean, everyone reacts differently when they find out one of their friends for a long time has came out being anything lesbian, gay, straight. Excuse me, not straight, but like transsexual or bi-curious or bi whatever. So everyone reacts differently, but it just shocked me that she would react like this because like I figured since she wasn't that religious and she's been my friend for a while, she's not really gonna care. Like it won't really be that big of a deal because most of my other friends, who I haven't even been friends with as long as I've been friends with her, they took it very well, and it was just like, okay, and like moving on to the next subject, like, cause when I wanted to come out, I dropped hints in my bios about STEM and tomboyish and changed the way I dress more outside of school, and everyone in school knows me as always wearing sweatpants and hoodies and just being real chill and relaxed most of the time, so I think that helped. And I dress boyish pretty much every day. Everyone knows me. My friends know that I'm obsessed with like everything that most guys are obsessed with, pretty much. They know I'm very rougher, tomboyish, but still girly type of girl. So I don't feel like it surprises them as much, but they do know me as a crazy friend, so they weren't really surprised. But I was definitely surprised at the way she reacted to that. But moving on to my next example. And this example is the religious one. And guys, like, really be prepared for this because I know what I'm about to say can offend some people and definitely discourage some people, but just wait till the end. So I came out to my friend a few weeks ago, not even 3 weeks ago. She is a part of the church. She goes to church. Excuse me. She goes to church Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And some of the days in between, she dances on her church dance team and she sings. And she's definitely a Christian. Like, I've known her all my life as being like a devout Christian. She's still been my best friend, but I've known her for over 5 years as being like a devout Christian. So when I came out to her, I definitely was a lot more scared. Like, it kind of prepared me in a way to tell my parents, but not really. But, you know, it felt that same type of pressure. So as I'm coming out to her, the way that I came out to her was definitely a little bit weirder than the situation with my other friend, but whatever. When she found out, I told her. I was like, okay. And this is, at the time, I was spending at her house, and I was just chilling with her, and we were eating breakfast, and we were talking about it, and really discussing further into it. And she's like telling me as what I expected her to do, really. I expected for her to tell me things about what it says in the Bible, and for me, my defense was, well, I've never seen this in the Bible. I've never seen where it said God said this is wrong for us. I've never seen that he says he's hated gays or anything like that. I've never seen that in the Bible myself. So therefore, I was just adamant about it. And she was like, oh, no, it's in there. And she took out her phone and looked it up for me, and I was really interested to know where it is in the Bible because honestly, this is a learning experience for me. I'm not going to turn it down because I feel a different way about it. So she told me, and basically she showed me a scripture where it said that if a man shall like embrace a man or whatever, that it is an abomination. Oh, sorry guys. That's an abomination, and basically that's basically saying that people that like the same sex are an abomination to God. And I mean, yeah, I wasn't really shocked to see it. I mean, I was like, wow, I've never seen that before, but I wasn't really shocked that she's doing this. She went a little further to saying like how she basically, it was like church in there. Like, honestly, guys, it was literally church in her kitchen, her telling me about my life and about how this is wrong. But since she is one of my best friends, I just sat there and took it and learned from it. But I was still very adamant about, well, I'm bi. I'm not gonna change for anyone. This is the way I am. People can accept it or not. I appreciate your opinion and all that you showed me today, but I still stand by my way of living and my choice of sexuality. And she asked me a question like, oh, well, that's okay, that's cool, whatever. This is just what I have to do as like a Christian. I completely understand that. She asked me whether I ever felt a way towards her about it. And I feel like if you say no, sometimes people can get offended, like, well, I'm not good enough for you to like me in that way, or whatever. Or, some people take it as, oh, I can't believe that you felt that way, oh, that's so weird, whatever. But no, I didn't have feelings for her before that. I've really seen her as like a big sister in my life, most of our friendship, so therefore I never felt any like way towards her like that. And she just questioned it more, but it's a little, it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't what I was really expecting. It was a bit intense than I was expecting, but it wasn't unbearable. So I'm glad we moved past that. And for me, the craziest part about coming out to her was that I couldn't really understand why she would ask me that question. I hate being asked that question as I come out to people. So to wrap this all up, I really think that before you tell someone religious or not religious, you should definitely stand by your sexuality and be cautious of their religion too, and of how they're gonna feel about it. But don't change your view on who you are and what you want to be as a person. I just say be like 1,000,000,000% sure, and just try it and just see how it goes. And if it doesn't go good, then you can move from there. But just try it, because you'll feel a lot better if you say, well, at least I came out to them, at least they know like the real me. They can begin to accept that, or I don't have to be in their life. Because you don't really want people that are gonna be in your life and not accept you for who you are as a person. So you definitely should deal with that first, and definitely feel like you're comfortable with that person to tell them, then you should tell them. But other than that, you should just definitely go through a thought process and see how it'll affect them and your relationship, friendship. And yeah, that's the advice I have for people that are in a similar situation. And regarding family, I feel like that just takes time. It takes time to heal from things, and it takes time for them to really process it. So just time is the best thing for you. Time will help you through anything. So definitely take your time with that. And before I sign off this video, I just want you guys to know that I've seen this terrible video from Oklahoma University. I know it's been circulating around here on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. So I'll definitely put a link in the description below. Guys, definitely go check that out. It's definitely something that will shock you. It shocked me. But I can't say any much more about it. You just have to watch it. And decide for your own opinion. And leave a comment down below of your opinion on this video and the Oklahoma University video. And I will see you guys on Thursdays. But don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button and leave a comment down below of other videos that you may want to see this week. And I hope you guys had a great day, or have a great day, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Alright, peace.